If you're looking for the best AMP wiring kit, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Rockford RWK Complete Installation Kit. The Rockford RWK Complete Installation Kit is an all-around great choice if you're looking for an amp wiring kit. It includes everything you need to completely outfit your sound system, from the appropriate wires to the parts and pieces needed to deliver both power and excellent sound. This amp wiring kit includes full American wire gauge wire. You'll get 17 feet of 1/0 gauge power wire, 3 feet of 1/0 gauge ground wire, 4 feet of 4 gauge power wire, and 4 feet of 4 gauge ground wire. That's more than enough wire needed to upgrade or install a sound system from scratch. The wires are made from 100% oxygen-free copper, and the included parts are made with high-quality brass. You'll have your amp hooked up in no time with this quality kit. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Rockrix 8 Gauge Complete Amp Wiring Kit. The Rockrix 8 Gauge Complete Amp Wiring Kit puts almost everything you need to get your amp wired in your vehicle right in your hands and won't blow your entire budget. This affordable kit includes the wiring, fuses, terminals, and even plastic zip ties that you'll need to get everything hooked up properly. It includes copper-clad aluminum power and ground wires, 17 feet and 3 feet of each, respectively, which are wrapped in ultra-flexible automotive-grade PVC jackets. There's also a 17-foot RCA cable with a dual injection terminal, plus a 20-foot speaker wire, 17-foot remote turn-on wire, and all of the terminals you need. One extra benefit that comes with this nicely priced kit is the power wire is wrapped in nylon mesh braiding. That gives this key wire more strength, flexibility, and protection against heat, so you can rely on your wiring for a long time to come. The number 3 position is held by New England Providore 20-foot 4-gauge amp kit. The New England Providore 20-foot 4-gauge amp kit is the perfect pick if you're in need of a high-quality, professional-level option for your sound system. You get everything you need and more in this complete kit, from wiring to connectors to fuse holders and more. This kit includes premium wire with lengths of oversized copper-clad aluminum power and ground cables, as well as twisted and shielded OFC RCA cable. With professional-grade construction, these wires are larger than true AWG cable and include solid metal connectors for ultra-tight connections. You won't have to worry about vibrations or movement knocking these wires loose. Speaker wire and remote turn-on wire are also included, along with pre-crimped and tin solid copper lugs, gold-plated spade terminals, firewall grommets, sheet metal screws, and split loom tubing. You'll wire your audio system for great connectivity and conductivity with this amp kit. Next at number 4, we have KnuKonceptz KCA Complete 4-gauge Amp Installation Kit. The KnuKonceptz KCA Complete 4-gauge Amp Installation Kit is unique both in its wiring and its construction. It includes KCA wire, or Colossus copper aluminum wire, which is unique to KnuKonceptz. This wire isn't rated for a set amount of amps, but it is made with copper-clad aluminum wire that's conductive and affordable. The wire is actually larger than typical AWG wire, about 40% larger, and can achieve performance that's similar to oxygen-free copper wire. You get 18 feet of 4-gauge KCA power wire, 3 feet of 4-gauge KCA ground wire, 1 inline fuse holder, 1 17-foot long basic RCA cable, and 20 feet of 14-gauge CC speaker wire. This set and its unique wires will allow you to create a conducive, efficient sound system that meets all of your needs. The number 5 position is held by TopStrongGear 8-gauge Complete Amp Kit. The TopStrongGear 8-gauge Complete Amp Kit contains everything you need, and all of the different wires and components included are great in their quality. You won't just get wires that get the job done. You'll also get the terminals, fuses, and additional accessories like wire ties that you need. The wire alone is worth the cost of the kit. You'll get 17 feet of power wire, 3 feet of ground wire, 20 feet of speaker wire, 17 feet of RCA cable, and 17 feet of remote turn-on wire. All of these wires are wrapped in soft-to-the-touch insulation that's both flexible and protective, making your amp wiring more durable for the long haul. Along with the wires, the included fuse holder and terminals are all made from quality materials. Together, The parts of this amp wiring kit help your vehicle deliver clear, powerful sound from any speakers. There's just one drawback to this amp wiring kit. The included wiring terminals are quite small, which can make installation tricky. The number 6 position is dominated by BOS Audio Systems KIT2. If you are tight on cash, BOS Audio Systems Kit 2 is an affordable amp wiring kit that you should consider. However, with this price, you get an 8-gauge wiring kit, which is thin and cannot handle large amounts of electric current. There's a much thinner 10-gauge option that is cheaper, while a 4-gauge kit enables you to power up a stronger sound system, but is much more expensive, regardless of the gauge size. The kits contain a long 20-foot red power cable with a high-quality competition fuse holder, a 3-foot ground wire, a 16-foot turn-on wire, a 30-foot speaker wire, a 20-foot RCA cable, multiple rubber grommets and wire ties, and multiple terminals. On the downside, the copper core used in the cables is not oxygen-free, which reduces its conductivity. Moving on to the next at number 7 with InstallGear IG4AKR. InstallGear's IG4AKR amp wiring kit features an A&L fuse holder, which is a particularly important electrical tool that is designed to protect the main power wire from the battery to the amp, because this cable is very difficult to replace. This fuse holder comes with a 100 amp fuse for the 4-gauge kit, but the 1/0 gauge features a 150 amp fuse for high load systems, while a thinner 10-gauge set comes with a 50 amp fuse for light load systems, regardless of the gauge. Each set is equipped with a 17-foot CC power cable, 3-foot CC ground cable, 17-foot 2-channel RCA cable, and a 17-foot CC speaker wire. All these are covered in a soft touch PVC jacket, with the RCA and speaker wires having black and blue jackets for easy polarity identification. On the downside, the CC core used is not as conductive as oxygen-free copper wires. The number 8 position is held by Stinger SK6681. Though this is an 8-gauge wiring kit, Stinger's SK6681 has its cables made of a 100% oxygen-free copper cores, making them highly conductive and thus the best 8-gauge kit in this review. This construction effectively gives the kit the ability to handle audio systems with a maximum load of 400 watts. The included parts in the set are an 18-foot power wire, a 3-foot ground wire, a 17-foot twisted RCA audio cable, a 17-foot remote turn-on wire, a water-resistant mini A&L fuse holder with a 70 amp fuse, and several mounting accessories. However, being an 8-gauge kit, this SK6681 is not suitable for extremely powerful amplifiers with a large current load. Next, at number 9, we have NVX XKT42. A vehicle's internal environment is not always conducive for cables, but NVX's amp wiring kit is designed to handle the harshest environment because the components inside are fitted with a durable NV Flex jacket that is also very flexible. On top of this, the cables in the set are terminated using 6 feet of nylon braided jacketing, which protects against chafing. The wire core itself is made using silver-tinned 100% oxygen-free copper for high conductivity and maximum power transfer, while the included fuse holder and distribution blocks are made of satin chrome-plated brass, which is highly tolerant to heat and vibrations. On the downside, this kit is only available in a 4-gauge option and is rated for sound systems that do not exceed 1000 watts RMS, which is quite low if you have extremely high output amplifiers. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Rockville RWK0CU. Rockville's RWK0CU is the top-rated amp wiring kit in this review, and this can be attributed to the fact that it is a 0-gauge set that is designed for powerful 1000, 3000 watt RMS car sound systems. Additionally, the cables in the set contain a massive 4,704 strands of wire and are made of 100% virgin copper, which provides better conductivity for uninterrupted power and signal transfer. Also included is an A&L fuse holder with solid brass blocks that are gold-plated for heat and vibration resistance. However, the included fuse is rated only at 60 amps and the kit is quite expensive. However, there are 2, 4, 8, and 10 gauge kit options, which allow you to choose the best fit for your car's sound system. That's all for today. We upload product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.